at the end of the day, nobody's really molding you but yourself. So know what to take and know what to leave in this world.
It's Ashen, what's happening? The new news become old news, listening to the same blues. Welcome to the tight jungle, even when meds can save you. We talking doctors approve, niggas will knock you to scoop. The streets away you, then take you out like a Timberland boot.
The old Ashen, the beginning of Ashen as an artist was very kind of reluctant to just even letting people know that what I could do with words. I just keep it to myself and enjoy it by myself until I was ready. And when I had put it out there, a lot of people liked it. I got a good feedback, so that encouraged me to keep going. What solidified it for me?
For you and for the people around you.
Well, for me was the fact that I finally got my butt in a studio and paid for my time and walked out with a track on my phone that I'm listening on the way home. I think what really solidified it for people was when I dropped my first collection of tracks, like my first mixtape that I named The Death of Ashen's Will. It'd soon be time to do that again, a second time. Honestly, the official name is called STFU, but we all know what that means. That was the first track that I chose to do a video to too, so that also amped it up. It was so easy. Like, I get a lot of inspiration from my family and from the friends I had earlier in life, and like just the people I was around that time. And majority of people just don't really know what they saying. They just be chatting. I'm probably one of them, you know, like I feel like as a human being, part of maturing is learning when to just not speak. In my earlier years, I was getting like a lot of criticism from family, from people on social media. So it was really time to just say, shut the fuck up, because I feel like I deadass know what I'm doing. I've seen results. I also need to shut the fuck up because like I have a very loud conscience. I have a very loud head, so that needs to shut the fuck up too. I know for a fact that I was a very ambitious kid growing up. A lot of things that I started to learn as I adapted to society, just the world that we're in. I got discouraged a lot. So it's kind of funny because like that project was kind of made from being discouraged a lot, which is like a contradiction to even like being motivated to even drop anything in the first place. I was really eating off of people's negativity toward me. I'm like, alright, this is what I'm gonna do. Like, you feel me? Like, and so I named it The Death of Ashen's Will because I lost my will to impress others. I lost my will to have everything all picture perfect. Like, and then like in a very like dark, depressing way, I also lost my will to even like just even be here. My music kept me like existent. It reminded me I'm still here. So even like the cover art, when I asked the artist to do it, I was very specific with how I wanted it. Like everything was mentally engineered by me, and then like I just gave her the ropes. And shout out to Chino, love her to death because she's really talented and she can really draw her butt off. I'm realizing that discouragement doesn't stop. It will never end. It's just about tackling it when you sense it, because you got to know the root of discouragement. All of it don't really come from you. Like it come from the people you around, some of the opinions that you hold high. But at the end of the day, nobody's really molding you but yourself. So know what to take and know what to leave in this world. I question shit, like, and I think that's normal. That's how I help myself get over it too, because I don't end up making myself feel even worse for feeling like, oh, this is only happening to me. Like, no, it's happening to all of us. Some people just choose to be aware and some people just aren't yet. Some people will force you to take something from them just so they're not alone in taking it. A lot of people just don't want to be alone in their bullshit. I would have loved to say shout out to my family, you know, shout out to auntie this, auntie that, but I didn't really get much family support. So like honestly, I really want to say shout out to my friends, because that circle is definitely my favorite now that it's smaller. It's crazy. I definitely could see myself really like shaking shit up, collaborating. If I ever collaborate with Glorilla, she's great to me. I just love it how she's still really fresh right now too. Even just saying her name right now feels refreshing, because it's not like a name that like been here. I like that link you made, because I noticed that link too. I think the inspiration, I think like Like the part of me that I'm digging from to make this project, I would say this project really is like about going with the flow. I think this one is really more of a balance between like going with the flow and control. Like what a baptism is supposed to feel like. I've never been baptized, but I know what it symbolizes, and that's what this project is really feeling like for me, like a really, really slow baptism. I think that my music heals me. My music, I could visualize it as like a treasure box. My emotions mean a lot to me, and my music means a lot to me. They go together for me. The things I learn on a daily influence what I talk about in my music. I'm also trying to teach people something or remind you something that you've already learned. And then like the things that I feel, I'm trying to reach out to people that out there that are aware that they feel that too. People would feel away even if I didn't make music. I've always been a person, I always enjoy getting checked when I'm wrong. And everybody's not like me. And everybody don't agree with what's wrong and what's right. So it's either you could just appreciate my art and not make it about you, or connect to it and feel a way that it's about you. There are things I say in my music that like I guess people feel called out on when they hear it, like I'm describing them. But I don't think I'm better than nobody. I feel like my music describes me too. When I make my music, I'm feeling what I received from other sources, whether that source be myself, whether like I'm the one that woke up with that feeling or that feeling was passed on to me. People don't walk up to me and say, I know you, that was about me or nothing, but that's not gonna stop me from putting it in the song, putting it in a tweet, or just saying it in a room. I've just been learning the power of silence. I be having a lot to say. To focus more on my art is to focus less on what I see on social media, because like I'm very impulsive with my responses to things. Certain shit just like be weird, and I call stuff out, but like I shouldn't do it all the time because it could be harmful to what I'm working on. It's better to focus on what I'm doing than what I see going on sometimes. Like I'm just learning that balance. So when it comes to social media and my art, I'm learning to move more about my art. That's where I send the messages through anyway. So I can't really put too much time into getting entangled. Balancing work and my personal life is easy for me. I have a lot of energy. Once I know I have a plan, I'm even more motivated to do something. I'm motivated to go to work because like I'm motivated to have more money for my art.
Wake up just to make $1, pop your v-neck or your collar. Step outside, that goes a holler. Take a step, I gain a follower. But fuck that, I feel my body getting hollower. Life's a bitch and I swear this bitch the biggest fucking swallower.
What's next? What can we look forward to seeing from you?
Me doing more appearances outside of New York. I'm ready. Last year, I performed in Atlanta. I performed in Philly. I'm just ready to do, like, I cleared out all the blockages, and it's like a lot of free air. I just want to plan it all correctly. I just don't want to be just directionless. I want to have it all planned out and budget wisely. Just be yourself. Mad people be out here as cap. Mad people be out here capping. I think that's why I have a lot of haters, because I really am not trying to be nothing else besides myself. And that's what makes me so complex, because I'm not following a guideline that's predictable. Like a lot of these girls out here is predictable and I'm not. That's why y'all niggas and bitches be mad. You can find my music everywhere, but I like to direct people to my SoundCloud because that's where I be dropping the gems. So SoundCloud, Ashen. It's Ashen. That's my name. It's Ashen. So type in It's Ashen and you'll find me. Thank you for having me too.
No,
I wanted to say that too. I want to get that on air. Thank y'all for having me. I love interviews a lot. So this lit. Woo! Y'all put my soul out of me. I need a blunt.
And since I'm down the wrong path, I stop at a gas station.